Since you're alone right now, when I leave you don't have to say particularly what happened. Just pretend that you never said anything, you understand? Oh, you're not allowed to speak. Oh, you can't even speak. Oh, that's bad. Sorry. But I didn't divulge. Is that divulge? I didn't divulge any information. Probably you shouldn't have said it wasn't something serious. You could have just said you don't want to talk about it. I thought it was only here the noise was.
Guess what? No! It's in all the house! This speaking, no, they shut up! Her voice is louder than trumpets. I'm sure if rapture comes, it will not be this loud. Hold on, more. Just a little drowning.
This sibling, these two people, they are so funny. So yesterday, Piggy gave Kola punishment because Kola revealed to Imisi what the BB agent told Kola on telephone when he picked. So he told Imisi what he said. Even though Kola was trying to defend himself, but he was not given that opportunity to defend himself. So Biggie told him that he's not going to say a word till further notice. Okay, so all is talk. He won't be able to do that till Biggie told him to start talking once again. So that was his punishment. So after the whole stuff, that was Kola trying to communicate with Imisi. Of course, Biggie gave him a little board with, a marker, okay, for him to use to write. So him and Imisi, they were trying to communicate, and you can see that it was so frustrating for both of them because, as we all know, that Kola talks a lot. Imisi equally talks a lot. Both of them always talk a lot. So you can imagine when one person is not meant to talk verbally, you're meant to pass whatever you want to say through writing. It was quite frustrating for Kola as well as for Imisi, but they tried as much as they could for them to talk. Even though I felt like, Imisi should have just let this guy be now, since he's under punishment and he can't talk, because it is quite more easier for people to talk through the mouth than to talk through handwriting, writing. It is quite easier. So both of them trying to communicate like that, it was not easy for both of them, most especially for Kola, because Imisi has a question, he has to write it down, she has to look at it to see what he loads before she will now respond. It was quite frustrating, but at the same time, I'm somehow happy because Kola talked too much in that house. So this is going to limit his talking, and as well is going to give him some time for him to actually rest, and as well for his mouth to rest, because I feel like his mouth deserves to rest, because since week 1 till now, Kola has been talking too much in that house. So somehow I'm glad that Biggie gave him that punishment, and as well is going to limit the way he spread gist and the way he talk about stuff, most especially the way he's always having issue with Dede, always trying to say things that are not there, trying to say, oh, this girl, yeah, you're not talking to me, this one, that one. So all those kind of stuff is going to to limit. So somehow I'm so glad he gave him that punishment. Yeah. Well, something happened as we all saw in that video. Baby crying. So Biggie gave housemates a task, okay? In pairs, they are going to take care of a doll baby. Okay, so Mensa did his own. He bagged the baby when he was in the kitchen. Sultana did, and Isabella, both of them, they were on a pair, so they took care of the baby. And then during the at night, it was Imisi and Kola's turn to take care of the baby. So both of them, they were out on the garden. They were there doing their talking kind of stuff while Imisi was holding the baby. The next thing, the baby started crying. I mean, for the first time, the doll baby actually cried, and you guys saw how Missy got so scared because that crying of his stuff. It came out all of a sudden. They were not expecting the baby to cry because all those were that other housemates were taking care of the baby. The baby did not cry, so it got to their turn. I feel like Biggie wanted to maybe punish them or to prank them or something. The baby just started crying and the music jumped up. So while they were there trying to console the baby, Kola was like, lock the baby now, calm the baby down. So she was doing that. The thing was crying so loud, it was disturbing the whole house. Then they stood up from her room where she was lying on the bed. She came downstairs and was like, what is going on? That baby is disturbing the whole house. Kola was like, I didn't know it was getting upstairs. He said, it's everywhere in the whole house. He's disturbing this one, that one. She was like, this baby. That is so dramatic. I was literally laughing because what is that art that Dede put there? She was so funny. And then she say, this is the prize for the fame, for the money. I was just laughing. They would never cease to amaze somebody. She was so funny. She just came downstairs just to complain to them that, I better go calm this baby down. This baby is disturbing, or should I use her own word? This baby no they shut up. Oh. Her crying is louder than trumpets. I was like, they why like this now? Well, she actually said the truth because this is the prize for fame, the prize of winning the show. So Biggie has said no resting time, no sleeping for the housemates until this show is over. Well, we equally love what happened. Like we enjoyed that particular taking care of baby. We enjoyed that task. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate it. And please kindly like, comment, and as well subscribe to the channel.